Get right to it. What's going on, guys? Apologize for the late update, per usual. I feel like y'all are used to it by now. But I just be jobbing, man. So I'm gonna fill y'all in on what the heck's been going on. And yeah, so engine is in the truck. We obviously have our supercharger back. I had got it back, probably a couple weeks ago. And went ahead, took some measurements for the belt situation. And then I've been going back and forth with the company. Long story short, still do not have a belt locked in yet, obviously. I did borrow a belt from the Taylor racing team. It's a full dragster race team here in Nevada. So if you guys see this, thank you, I appreciate that. It did not work, it was too short for my application, but hopefully that gives the company a good basis to go off of, and we'll figure it out from there. Hopefully we get a belt soon for this thing. But I just threw this on here just to kind of sort and figure things out. So with dropping the motor back in here, I had to mess around with the mounting of the engine and the trans again because it wasn't sitting straight. So mess with that. I do have to pull from the high rim and up back off so I can seal it up in the middle and then actually start sealing it up on the sides and stuff like that. We ditched the cast headers, sold them last night. We got long tubes now. It's looking pretty good, but they don't fit specific. I mean, not specific, but like entirely. So today's mission is to try to get these to fit as best we can. This side over here is hitting on the motor mount. So shout out to my boy Dave. We got a torch and we got a hammer. We're gonna get to work on that. This side, I actually might mess with the steering column and scooting it back a little bit, because if you look closely, it's hitting right there. We gotta keep some clearance for that joint to spin around. So I'm gonna mess around with that one last. There's a tab down there that's supposed to be holding it in place as well. That's not welded anymore, right here on this heim joint type guy, eyelet deal, whatever. So we're gonna do this side last. Figured I'd start with the easy side, take the easy way, and then, you know, ride that high and keep on going. But yeah, this is where we're sitting. This is how we're looking. Haven't done much else. Got a lot of parts in. Got a body wiring harness for it and some other stuff. So I'm gonna quit yapping and get to work. Just wanted to give you guys an update before I got into it and started working and whatnot. But we are slowly but surely getting there. We got a fuel pump. We got a bunch of fuel fittings and hose and line and stuff. And the seat itself is mounted in here. I started mocking up the air setup. It's behind the seat, the tank and two pumps. The fuel tank is mounted, not just the bed. Been started messing with some fittings. And yeah, man, I've been working. This hasn't been put down just yet, but we're getting there. We're getting there. I will let you guys know when I got some more stuff to update you on. All right, figured I'd just make this one long video. Let me grab this real quick. So, just to be quick, headers are on and fitted. As you can see, they are mangled. I beat the crap out of them, but it was necessary to make clearance for steering shaft right here. It's not finished up. I'll get to that in a second. The other side, yes, that is close, I know, but it don't touch, so leave me alone. On this side, that tube right there, that goes right to the motor mount, right there. I had the clearance set on the backside. It is now good, bolted fully up. I mean, not fully, like, there's a gasket there, but obviously it doesn't have all the bolts in it, neither does the other side. It was just like, you know, front, back, and in the middle to make sure it's fully seated and that, you know, it wouldn't move or tweak it anywhere, anything like that. Now, to finish up over here on the steering, we have a bracket that will get welded in down here later on this week. Today is Sunday. So we're gonna put the truck on ice for now, and then that bracket will, it's like a heim joint or whatever on it, and an eyelet that supports the steering shaft, and it'll kind of pull it out the way a little bit, and then we'll be able to hook up the rest of the steering and we'll be good to go, and it should be fully functional and turning then. I did notch the fender liner out a little bit. So that should be good now. Yeah, that's pretty much all I got. So it will be sitting here and chilling until then. I have to do rear brakes on my neighbor's car, and then we'll see how I'm feeling the rest of the week. Maybe I'll start messing with some of the other stuff, you know, like the air kit. Well, I have to take the seat back out, and then so I can gain access to it. And then, oh, I test fitted some fittings that came in. So we have fittings at the tank now. I had to neck it down to AAN, and then have the 90 on it. That'll come over here towards me at this frame rail. And then it will go directly to the fuel filter and then fuel pump. And then from the fuel pump up to a fuel pressure regulator. And then from the regulator to the rails at the throttle bodies. And then also there will be a return from the regulator that will run back and go to one of these tops. Oh my God, you guys just reminded me. I'm pretty sure. So one of these is gonna be a fuel return, and then the other one is gonna be the vent. And that got delivered today, so I need to go get that out of my mailbox. So I'm gonna go do that right now. But that's all I got. I'll probably, you know, shoot a little something with my boys. They'll pull up later this week to do the welding on the bracket. All the surfaces and metals prepped and ready for them to go and clean. Y'all saw the sharp, the white paint marker on there to where it goes. So just gotta wait, and then yeah, we'll go from there. So I will quit yapping, and I will get with you guys and record something next time something is done.